Okay, this is Stephanie again. I tried calling the city again today. I've called them every single day, trying to talk to Chief of Police. And still, they refuse to let me speak to him. He refuses to get on the phone. So I went up there after the first time of me calling and them saying, oh, he's not been in at all today. We haven't seen him, whatever. So I go up there. And I go up to Sefco, which is behind the city of Stinnett. And lo and behold, guess who's parked out back? The Chief of Police. So I take a picture of his car to prove that he's there when I go to call, make this phone call. And do I get to speak with him? He's out making his rounds. I said, oh, okay. She says, hold on, I'll look in the back. I said, okay. And it takes her forever. Forever. And you'll never guess what picks up the other end of the phone. Answering machine, of course. Wasn't nobody I could talk to. Like always, it's answering machine. So, I left a voicemail stating that I knew that his cop car was there. I was sitting at Sefco when I called. And it still refuses to answer the phone at this point. He's there. I've got the picture on my phone. But he won't answer his phones. He won't answer my phone calls. He won't return my phone calls. He won't nothing. Why? Because I called the courthouse yesterday, and I called the DA's office to see if they filed charges on the person that I went to file charges with, or on with him. They have nothing for any of the names that I have given them. And I told him I wanted to file charges on the cop that got in my face. I was told I can't do that. I wanted to file charges on Tanner for threatening me and then putting harassment charges on me. Can't do that either. I told him I wanted to file charges on himself for not filing charges. We can't do that either. I can't do anything around here. Now, watch this. I'm going to call back and try to speak with him.
Welcome to the city of Stinnett. If you know your party, press 1 for utilities and all other city.
City of Stinnett.
I need to speak with the Chief of Police. I don't want to talk to a voicemail. I don't want to talk to an answer machine. I want to speak to him. I was at Sefco a while ago when I called. He was there. So that right there just proves that he's just ignoring me. So I need to speak with him. Not a voicemail.
One moment, please.
Uh-huh. People wonder why I'm so rude. This right here, that's why.
The person you are trying to reach is unavailable at this time. Please leave a message after the tone. When you are finished.
Nobody will do a damn thing about this. This shit's old. People have stolen from my house and they won't do a fucking thing about it. They've come in my home while I'm gone and taken everything out of my house and they won't do nothing about it. One of the guys that I have filed charges on with the cops, each cop that's been here, not one of them's made a report. He gave one of the guys here that passed away from fentanyl overdose. He's the one that sold the fentanyl to the guy. The cop had the proof. He has the text. But the guy never went to jail over it. What in the fuck is going on? Because the cops are behind it. I don't care what anybody says. The cops are behind it. They're behind everybody stealing from my house. Because why would they not file charges on them? Why are they not doing anything about it? Why am I looking at harassment charges?
Welcome to the city of Stinnett. If you know your... Press 1 for utilities and all other cities.
City of Stinnett?
Do not put me on hold. Put the chief of police on the phone. Don't put me on hold. Don't put me to his voicemail. Put him on this phone that I'm on right now.
The person you are trying to reach is unavailable at this time. Please leave a message after the tone. When you are finished recording, you may hang up or press pound for more options.
I know you're up at the city. I've already seen your vehicle there. I have proof of that. You refused to answer my phone calls because I tried to file charges and you refused to do it. And I'm not dumb. I know you came in my house. You can deny that, get mad, whatever you got to do. I know you came in my house. People open their mouths and they start running it, especially around this town. That's why you won't answer the phone either. That's why you won't respond to me. That's why you won't contact me back. I'm taking further steps. I already have. All this is going on YouTube. Every bit of it. Because the right person's going to see it. And when they do, this city's going to be stopped. See what I mean? I was watching these, I don't know if y'all believe in tarot readings or not, but I didn't for the longest time. I was like, oh, that's just a way for people to make money. Until I started listening to them. I not once gave anybody any of my information. Nothing. Not even my name. Okay? They detailed my marriage. They have detailed my life. Especially this last marriage. They knew I lost a baby. They knew that my husband ghosted me, just up and went to work one day and never came home. They said I would have a dream, and I needed to pay attention to the dream. And I'm not a dreamer because I was on triazidone for 10 years. It stops you from dreaming. It slows your brain down. So I didn't dream because before then I was having nightmares. And the nightmares were of my daughter passing away. I didn't want to dream. I tried not to sleep. I would stay up for days, trying not to go to sleep because I knew I was going to have a nightmare about it. But I put on triazidone, and so it made it where I really don't dream anymore. And it told me I was going to dream, but I needed to pay attention to this dream. And it was telling me that somebody was coming back to me. It was just a matter of when and how. Well, and it says I would have the dream within 3 days. The third night's when I had the dream. This is 2 nights ago. And my cousin came to me. And we don't speak. But she came to me and tells me, Brandon's my ex-husband's name, tells me that Brandon's trying to come back. He's coming back. And that's the only thing I caught. I can't remember the dream to save my own life. The only thing, I was talking to somebody earlier that day, and he was telling me he was stuck in a situation. And he was stuck financially in a situation with somebody. Which kind of messed me up. I'm not going to lie, it did. But that's what my cousin was talking about. He's in a financial situation, but he's trying to come back. Now, if that isn't something, because that day I was not even thinking about Brandon. I wasn't, nothing. It was everything else that was going on. But she came to me and told me Brandon was trying to come back, which is my ex-husband that walked out. It also said that the people that are trying to make me go down and put me in jail are higher ranked judicial system police officers. And it's a lie, and it's about to come out. I pray that she wasn't wrong. I pray that is so true. Because I can't take this shit no more. As you can see, I can't even get an officer to answer me. Because they have turned. And they are putting shit on me that shouldn't be there. They're doing shit illegal as hell around here. I shouldn't have to live like that. Nobody should. I don't know who to turn to. I've called the Texas Rangers. I've called the State Bar of Texas. I've called lawyer after lawyer after lawyer. It's unreal and insane how many lawyers I have called that refuse to touch this case. I guess you really have to have huge, huge balls to touch this case. Because I'm telling you, if you would just see half the proof that I have, and see how they killed my animals, and see how it was all done out of spot, and how they're still taking from me, how they're letting people break into my home, how I'm not able to file charges on an officer. The chief of police refuses to let me. I'm being harassed to the point that I'm going to be put in the ground. That's next. So I don't know how many more videos I'll be making. Because I can't file charges, but they won't leave me alone. I'm looking at time in jail because of the judge that's going with these cops on this and doesn't even listen to my side of the story. She don't even give a shit what I gotta say. They prepped this lawyer before I got her. She was already accusing me too. Already. And then she isn't going to represent me because I wouldn't cooperate. Because I wasn't going to take the plea. I'm not guilty of what they're doing. Who is guilty? My ex-husband, my first husband with my kids' dad. They stopped me from bringing my son home. When in my divorce papers, he lives with me. But him and the cops stopped me from bringing my son home. And the bitch that he's married to, oh, she wants that money so bad. So last year, they came and took his Social Security card away from me. I said, no, that belongs to me. He's supposed to live with me. Y'all ain't taking that from me. Well, my son said he needed it for a job interview. She tells him, if you get a job, your mom can't touch that income tax. She won't get an income tax. She won't get no money. Because she wanted it. So she has my son go and get a job. And she goes to do his W-2s. She puts my name on it. I never gave her any authorization to put my name on any fucking thing. Okay, I don't care what you're doing. You shouldn't have touched my kids' W-2s. You should not file his taxes. You should not have put my name on there. And my husband's going with it, or ex-husband's going with it. They have blocked me. They've changed my son's number. And the cops don't do a damn thing about it. Now, I don't have the money to go get a fucking lawyer. And they all know this. That's why they keep doing it. That's why the cops are going along with it. That's why the cops push it. And I'm sitting here and they're taking everything from me. He put a criminal trespass on me. I couldn't go see my kid. I still can't. How in the fuck is that even legal? When he's supposed to live with me? This town is fucking corrupt. They're pieces of shits and everybody needs to be taken out of here. All the fucking cops, the people that work for the city, all of them. The city manager, that one needs to be fucking fired. You can't do your job right. None of y'all can. None of y'all can. Not even the judges here. Not the lawyers here. Not anybody that works in this county can do their job right. And they all need to be fired. Because it is discrimination. It is 10 times worse than discrimination. It is so worse than discrimination. And y'all allowing our officers to murder people? To have them murder people? Because they don't want them here because they can't catch them legally and throw them in jail, so they illegally kill them? Have somebody else do it? I'm not stupid. So like I said, there's no telling how many more videos I'll make. Either they'll end up killing me or I'll end up doing it myself. Because I'm done. I don't even know if this will find the right person. It'll probably be too late by the time this video finds anybody.